I don't think there's any chance that President Trump's going to back off his tariffs.
We're about to see prices go up at the grocery store. What do you say to those Americans?
I don't think that's going to happen. No tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no tax on Social Security.
That's not even in effect yet.
We have a few clips of one of the, 13 Trump billionaires in his cabinet, Howard Lutnick, on CNN, where I just want to highlight how these robber barons are now scrambling to justify Trump's bad trade policy that only takes from your pockets to line theirs. So leave us a like if you can, helps us out a ton, and let's get right into the takedown.
In a few days, we're about to see prices go up at the grocery store. What do you say to those Americans?
I don't think that's going to happen.
You don't
the reason
think,
it's going to happen,
it won't happen?
Watch, no one can guarantee anything, but that's very nice. Thank you. I wish I could guarantee whatever you'd like. But the fact is, wait, let's take one moment. Wait. You asked me a question. Let's go through it, okay? Our farmers are blocked from selling almost anywhere. We can't, 1.4 billion people in India, and we can't sell them corn. Europe won't let us sell beef. Australia won't let us sell beef. Why?
Of hormonal chemicals.
Yeah, no, that's not why. It's because they want to just protect. I know. They want to say, oh, what, the seeds are different, right? Other people in the world are using seeds that insects. Come on.
No, it's not nonsense. And I actually love that she had that answer ready, because with most of these, there's completely logical reasons. Another big thing, these dum-dums are just considering trade deficits to be tariffs, which they aren't. Many countries just don't have the economic buying power to buy as much from us as we rely on them for exports, like Central America with bananas is the easy example of this. Another thing is, if these countries have the infrastructure to manufacture something themselves, they may tariff us. But if we don't have the infrastructure to manufacture it ourselves as well, it makes zero sense to revenge tariff them. They're not going to buy off of us anyway, so the tariffs aren't even going to do anything. It's not hindering if they're not going to do it. They have the infrastructure themselves. They're tariffing us. They're obviously trying to build it up themselves. And it just makes our imports from them now more expensive.
So the European Union and China, they have already vowed to retaliate. At what point would the administration consider pulling back on tariffs, especially on those 10% across the board tariffs? Where is the room for negotiation?
I don't think there's any chance that President Trump's going to back off his tariffs. This is the reordering of global trade, right? That's what's going to happen. But the world should stop exploiting the United States of America.
This probably sounds super patriotic and noble if you're really stupid, because here's what's actually going to happen. Many of these countries, hell, probably most of these countries, are just going to stray away from us and being trade or economic allies due to radical and irrational trade policy, where they will instead find themselves cozying up to one of the other economic powers like China, like Russia. Hell, even the EU could fill the gap with some exports for some countries, and it's just going to be Trump single-handedly in a span of 4 years forfeiting our position as the global supreme economic power in the name of what? Isolationism, a strategy that has proven to be an abject failure, both geopolitically and economically. I mean, it really makes little to no sense.
This takes long. Unraveling globalization takes a long time. This isn't just an overnight fix. And then the interim, prices will go up. You even hear from the president himself, there will be short-term pain. We're going to see in the next few days likely prices going up at the grocery store. What do you say to those Americans who put Donald Trump in office to lower prices, not raise them?
So energy prices down, interest rates down, your mortgage costs down, right? These things are energy. The price at the gas pump lower, oil down 6-7%. Why aren't you talking about the fact that oil and the gas pump is going to come smashing down? No tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no tax on Social Security.
That's not even in effect yet.
These are all coming now.
I just want to drill down on prices.
These are all coming now.
Except we know from the budget resolution that there is no way, no possible way that no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, or no tax on Social Security can fit in. It is legitimately impossible with the budget that Republicans themselves passed. It proves this was all a farce, and I can't believe there's MAGA still trying to sell it instead of hoping that people forgot. So when they pass the tax cuts, it's not a big conversation. Second, and it is going to be a big conversation because I'm not going to let them forget, but how much do we subsidize oil lobby executives? If we want to talk about lowering gas prices and bringing oil prices down, let's talk about the tax price that we spend subsidizing these dummies to ruin our environment, of which Trump wants to do even more so, by the way. People are talking about this. They're talking about you destroying our economy because, one, the economy is kind of important, but two, it's also because it's what you promised to fix. It's literally that simple. Trump spent a year in front of thousands, tens of thousands, I mean, hundreds of thousands if you let Trump tell it, every day claiming that he would lower prices on day one, end wars on day one, stop immigration on day one, and bring back a boom to the American economy on day one. And we're 2 months in now. Prices are climbing. Egg prices are 60% higher than they were this time last year. Russia, Ukraine are still fighting. Israel is breaking the ceasefire agreement. Them and Hamas are still fighting. We've threatened to invade multiple countries. Legal residents are being deported without crimes. And the market has consistently been on a decline from the record highs that we've seen under Biden, breaking his own records consistently. But what happened, I think, is some people believed you guys, and now they're upset that you lied. Crazy theory, I know.